Mary J, and we're live on NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. I am your host, Mary J. I hope you're having a happy, merry Monday today. Tune in to us every Monday morning at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm excited about what we're doing in the studio on today, you guys. We're going forth with love and relationships. You know, we've been talking about it for a while, and we're getting in just a little deeper, a little stronger. I have my girls back in the studio with me today, so it's going to be deep and real in the house, y'all. I have Dr. G that is sharing with us, and we're going to talk about the No More Pain. Ladies, are you ready for it? No More Pain Conference coming November 16th, 17th, and 18th in Violet, Louisiana, so get ready. And the lovely First Lady, my girl, my uptown girl, my uptown girl, First Lady Gwendolyn Jarrell Jones is in the house with us. Y'all, we getting deeper in here today. Are y'all ready?
I'm ready.
All right, all right. Let's get real. First Lady, welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
I miss you hard. I miss you.
I miss you too as well.
I'm so glad to have my real girls back in the studio with me today. Real women, grown folk. Grown women in the studio. I think they're saying that your mic needs to be on or up. I think you're good now. Grown folk in the house, y'all. You know we've been talking about love. You know we started in September, and it's gotten deeper and hotter. And you know Dr. G said, "Ooh, that September love." You know.
That's it.
So, you know, I'm gonna have some strong, handsome men in the studio coming up, y'all. So we had to get back here before they come in because I want to get it from their perspective as well to let us know what it is exactly that they're looking for in a woman. You know, he that find a wife findeth a good thing
That's it.
and obtain the favor. So we the favor and the flavor, you know what I'm saying?
That's it.
So Dr. G, listen, I'm excited about the conference.
Oh, I'm excited. It's going to be off the chain. No more pain.
No more pain. Wow.
Yes, the theme is release from the pain within.
Yes.
Because you know we have some pain and we keep it within.
Right.
But it's time to stop being held in bondage
Right.
and be released from that pain. But you gotta wanna be released.
That's right. That's right. And I tell you, I'm ready, girl.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready to hear you, Elder.
Yes, I'm ready because I know you.
Girl, listen. You know, when God has taken you through as much as I've been through and all the pain and afflictions, you know, I mean, listen, whom the Son has set free is free indeed.
That's it.
And I am ready to go and impart and empower the women of God to get on fire and to be released from that pain. Because, you know, I don't want to tell y'all what you know, I had a sneak peek when I did Esther. You know, I told them about Esther. Is there Esther in you? There's a queen on the inside of each and every one of us. You got to know who you are. There's an Esther in you.
Yes.
So, you know, I don't want to tell y'all what I'm about to come with.
Oh, my. I know it's going to be off the chain.
That's a great thing.
God is good.
You gotta make them want to come out there and hear.
Oh,
God is
yes.
good.
They
God
ready.
is
They
good.
ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready too, because I know God is going to do a great work. You know, a healing and restoration will be in the house.
Praise God. Praise
Yes,
God.
healing and restoration will be in the house. You know,
Praise God.
no longer the same. You know,
Yes.
not going back to the same pain. And you know, I tell you, when you remember, like I said before, when you come to yourself and you know your worth and you know who you are and whose you are.
Yes.
You know, you don't settle for all of that foolishness
No.
anymore.
No.
You know, the things that has caused us as women to be broken, when we begin to realize our worth and know our value,
Yes.
you know, we rise up. I tell you before, you know, the greatest treasures are the ones that are kept high and tucked away. Yes, Lord.
Yes.
You know, we're woman, we're fearfully and wonderfully made.
Yes.
So, of course, a lot of pain too comes from broken relationships.
It does.
You know that.
Broken relationships.
Yes.
Yes. And then you take that pain and you put it in a bag and you bag it up and then it becomes baggage.
Yes.
And you take it from one relationship to the next,
next.
until you just make up your mind that enough is enough and it's time for me to deal with this excess baggage so that I can walk into a productive relationship.
That's
when
right.
we have to learn how to release that baggage.
Release
right.
it.
Release that baggage.
Right. Your husband didn't he teach on that? He preached the word?
Release that
How to
That's
release
it.
that baggage. Dr.
Yes.
Donald Jones. Yes. How to release that
You
baggage.
have to release it.
Wow.
Yes, you have to release it. And I tell people all the time, it's like you're at the airport and you're at the baggage check.
Yes.
You know, they give you a ticket where you can claim that baggage. But once you check that baggage, you don't want that pain. You don't want to pick that pain up. Tell them
That's
y'all can
right.
keep that and go throw it in the lost and found because I
Yes.
don't want it no more.
Yes. Yes.
That's right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
But you know, the beautiful thing that I say all the time, and to how to begin to heal, you know, from the brokenness,
Mm.
is first learning to forgive.
Oh, uh-oh.
You have to.
Whew.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm bringing to the conference, you all. So y'all better get ready.
Ready.
If you ain't ready to be set free, you know, come on now. It's thick,
That
you know.
forgiveness.
That's a thick knife, you know. But you have to first learn how to forgive. That is the only way that we can be healed and made whole.
Only
You
way.
have to learn how to
That's the
forgive.
first important step.
Exactly.
Mhm.
You know, one thing, and let me tell you what I purpose in my heart to do too, is to love.
Mm.
You know, and I purpose to do it. I love on purpose
Mm-hmm.
because I know the enemy will come to steal, kill, and to destroy that which God has planted. And the first thing he wants to do is to destroy your love. And destroying your love is to make you feel unlovable.
Yes.
You know, oh hell no, I know who I am, baby. I wear my crown
Hello,
well. You know,
hello.
I might have to straighten it up a little bit. It might be tilted sometimes, you know, but I polish it off and brush it back, you know, and put it back on and walk like I have somewhere to go.
Ooh.
Because when you get to hold on to all of that stuff, I refuse to let the devil have power and control over me. And let me tell you something. One thing that I said, girl, I had to pat myself on the back of all the brokenness that I've been through. I said, girl, you know what? Your heart still works, you know?
Mm.
Your heart still, though it's been stabbed and betrayed and broken, you know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? It still beats.
It still beats.
You
You
know,
still have a heartbeat.
It still beats and it's still love, you know, in
Yes.
spite of, instead of. Because I believe that you don't carry the baggage into the next relationship, the next workplace, the next space. You know, you meet with other women and then you're insecure because you feel that they've broken you and they betrayed you. And then you put up those guards. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm.
have to let those walls down. Matter of fact, I'll kick them in, you know.
Yes.
I'll kick
Oh.
them in because I believe that, you know, where God is taking me and what he has for me and I'm reaching women, I have to let go of the baggage.
You have to let go of the baggage.
You can't lay hands and heal and prophesy to women and have all of that stuff inside, you know. You have to be willing to go down low. How low can you go?
How low can you go?
I've been low, you guys.
Oh,
I've been
yes.
without.
Whew.
You know my story. Left the
Mm.
house and everything in it. Started over with nothing.
Mm.
And not because I couldn't take it with me. I didn't want it because everything that was attached to it reminded me of where I was.
And that pain.
Yes.
And you wanted that peace.
Yes, Lord.
Mhm.
Let it go.
Nothing like a peace of mind.
It's nothing like a peace
Oh
of
my
mind.
God.
And I tell you, you're just all in my sermon from yesterday.
Really?
Because I talked about enough is enough, and I used Jennifer Lopez.
Wow.
And that how she just had enough in that relationship, but she had to go through some training, and she had to just realize it's going to be either him or me.
Yes.
And you got to love yourself enough to not allow the devil to steal your worship, not allow him to steal the love that's on the inside of you, your joy and your peace. And you got to
Yes.
kick that door in and tell him, you getting the boot today, boo.
That's right. That's right. You're getting the boot today, boo. Because this love I have, you know, and the joy I have, the world didn't give it to me, and the world can't take it away. We're on Real Talk with Mary J this morning, guys. I hope you're listening and you're tuning in to us today. We're getting ready to go into our commercial break, but be right back. Don't go anywhere. We're talking about normal pain, you know, with Dr. G in the house today and First Lady Gwendolyn Jarrell. We're getting ready to go into Valley, Louisiana. Come on, ladies, are you ready?
Woo!
Get ready, y'all. Get ready to be released from the pain. All right, stay tuned. We'll be right back for more.
Listen up. Your customers, our listeners, could be hearing about your business right now. Yeah, right now. Don't miss out on the opportunity to advertise with NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Call our business department today at 504-475-4793 to hear about our great rates. NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. We provide the people, you provide the business. New morning show alert! New morning show alert! The Warren Ballantyne Show airs daily from 9 to 11 a.m. Central Time, bringing you the news you need to know. The Warren Ballantyne Show, now on the New Orleans Talk Network.
This is Captain Black.
This is Brother Al Mims. Join us for our new show,
The Hostages that Fight Back. Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Central.
We are all hostages to something.
But it's up to us
to find the courage to fight back and make the change.
So tune in to become the change you want to see in the world, here on New Orleans Talk Network.
Brothers and sisters! Brothers and sisters! I don't know what this world is coming to.
Happy Merry Mondays. It's your girl, Mary J. I want you to tune in with me to Real Talk with Mary J on New Orleans Talk Network every Monday morning at 10 a.m. Then follow me to blogtalkradio.com/Real Talk with Mary J at 10 p.m. It's going to be a Merry Monday every Monday at 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. You've just tuned in to New Orleans Talk Network.
What's up, New Orleans? Listen, this your man Fred, host of your #1 sports talk show down here in New Orleans. Yeah, I said it. FanView, where real fans talk about real sports. Join me, Bank Ball Recite, your people's man B, and Madman the Big Fan as we talk about all the latest sports topics going down here around the country. Again, FanView, where real fans talk about real sports.
504-475-4793 to hear about our great rates. NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. We provide the people, you provide the business.
Happy Merry Monday. You tuned in to Real Talk with Mary J, and we're live on New Orleans Talk Network. I hope you're having a happy Merry Monday today. On the show, we're talking about love and relationships with Dr. G and First Lady Gwendolyn Jarrell Jones. We're going in a little deeper, a little stronger. We just had a fun time doing our commercial break, y'all. We have a good time, and I'm so glad to have my girls back gelling with me in the studio today. Looking for love in all the wrong places, all the wrong spaces, but we're continuing to stand strong through it all, through the testing times, Yes. So I'm excited once again, Lady G, with the conference that is coming up. Let's hear more about the conference. Tell us what we're expecting to happen.
Well, with the No More Pain Conference, we've been doing it now for 5 years.
Awesome.
And actually got birthed it in 2005, but I didn't go forward with it until 2010. And so God has just been awesome. And what we do is on Wednesday night, we deal with pain.
Yes.
And then on Thursday, we deal with no pain, no gain. And on Friday, we always deal with after the pain. Because, there's a rainbow that comes into your life when you've gone through the pain and you've just accepted what's going on in your life, and then God has just completed you and made you whole, and now you free, and you walking in the sunshine, feeling good, and you then adjusted that crown and know who you are, and so you like, ooh, I got this all together, baby. You start walking the runway. That's what it's about.
It's like walking in your authority, right?
Ooh, because I know who I am.
Amen. Amen.
Yes.
You know, we're in authority and still under authority, but when you know who you are, you know how to submit. You know, I always tell people you have to learn how to follow before you can lead.
That's correct.
You know,
That's
and
correct.
so when you begin to walk with that crown, you better walk like you have somewhere to go.
That's right.
Oh, baby, I got somewhere to go.
You got somewhere
You
to
got
go.
somewhere to go.
I got somewhere to go.
That's what I'm talking about.
We
Know
some
your
going
purpose.
women, right?
And we know how to do it when we get there.
Oh, baby, because it's like you get a new walk.
Yeah,
Just like Patty LaBelle say, new attitude.
New attitude.
Oh, baby, when you adjust that crown and know who you are, you got a new attitude with a boldness.
That's correct.
Yes,
That's correct.
yes, and a
Wow.
confidence, and you know, it's not arrogance, but it's confidence of being bold. You know, Lady
That's
Gwen,
it.
I was bold in the world.
Yes.
You know,
Yes, we
so
both were.
there's no need about wimping out now in the kingdom. You know, and I believe that when you're out in the world and you're bold in the world, those same things that you did in the world where you didn't play, you
Right.
don't play. You know, I don't play with the devil, and he knows me by name.
Yes.
You know,
That's
I
right.
expect when I rise up in the morning to bruise his head,
Yes.
and he shall remain under my feet. But we're talking about loving relationships, ladies.
Mm.
We're getting ready to go deeper.
Oh, my.
We're getting ready to go in.
Wow.
She's so
You know, we're going to talk about the do's and the don'ts, because a lot of times we get so caught up in doing,
Mm-hmm.
and we do a lot of the things that we should not do.
That's correct.
Oh, yes.
A lot of things
That's
that we
correct.
should not do. So let's talk about that. You know, a lot of times and I was saying this before on the show, and sometimes men misread me too, because a lot of times when I say that I've taken myself off the market, that only means that I'm not dating right now. You know, they say, oh, she, you know, no man could come by her, no man could touch her, and that's what's wrong with these women now. You know, it's not that. Come on, really. You know, when a man says that he doesn't have time for a wife, that he's not in that season, that he has too much on his plate, or, you know, God has given him too much, he's focused. He's a man on a mission.
Okay.
He knows where he's going. You know, that's not the season he's in. But when a woman says it, why she got to be hurt and wounded, and why it has to be said that she has walls up and she needs to release all of that pain, you
And
know?
she changing. She might be going to the other team.
Yeah,
and
you
all
know,
that.
all of that stuff. Yeah, this is real talk with
I
Mary
think
J.
it's just their mindset. It's what their
That's what I'm
mindset right
saying.
there. Yeah, it's their
And
mindset.
it really is. It's
Right.
a double standard.
Exactly.
And it has always been and will continue to be.
Exactly.
I think so. I think
Exactly.
so. And, you know, but we're going to be real on today, you know, with women that are broken, that are bruised and bitter. You know, we deal with all of that. Betrayal, and men do too. But it's my show, so I'm talking about the
All
women
right.
today.
We dealing with the girls today.
Nah, but you know, if you want to deal with it, we're gonna have the men on the show. But let me tell you what I found. A lot of men, like I said before, I had the caveman. A lot of men don't come out of their caves. They don't want to come on a show and talk about how they've been hurt and wounded, and even though they have been. So I'm opening up my show for some strong men, you know, and I believe you're made strong due to the things that you've experienced.
That's correct.
And the things you've gone through. So we're going to have some strong men that will be on the show, and they're going to talk about it. But today, ladies, let's gel for a moment. What are some of the do's and don'ts? What are some of the deal breakers that we have? And how long is too long?
Well, first of all, women have definitely got to stop giving men husband benefits with no ring.
That's
what I
correct.
say. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
correct. That's the number one thing,
Yeah.
Dr. Williams.
Yes.
Dr. Williams, because it's happening too much. You have women, especially these younger women, that's just letting the men come in and live with them and not give them a ring, not do anything, and they come in. Half of them not even working. Honestly, they're taking care of the men,
Yeah.
and that's really not real. I mean, not cool. It's really not. But it's up to us. We have to teach the generation that's coming
Right.
behind
The
us.
Bible says
That's
the
a-
older women teach the younger.
Teach the younger women.
Yes.
There's a lost generation. They really are lost because in actuality, I really think that they're supposed to live like that, and it's only because that's what they've seen.
That's society.
That's what they've seen.
Yeah.
And then also we do have a problem with the seasoned women because now we have foolish seasoned women
That's correct. That's
that are
correct.
supposed to be teaching our younger
Yeah.
women. We are in the stage of silly women
Yes.
But you know what the reality of that is? They're trying to keep up with the younger women.
because you got the cougars.
The cougars. The cougars.
Really, that's the truth.
They are. They
They
are
are.
trying to keep up
They
with
are.
the younger. And you know, and it's okay to be youthful and lively, but you don't, come on.
But how are they gonna learn?
Right,
You know,
you
if we
know.
don't teach them, how they
Right.
gonna learn?
Right.
They're the older women are digressing back to the younger women.
Oh yeah, because they dropping it like it's hot,
Yes.
They back
leaving it on the floor like it's cold.
Well, we got it. We got to get it back, guys.
We
We got
have
to get
to.
it back. I'm writing a book, and I told you all that I had been doing some
Yes.
research. Remember, I said so.
Yes.
If you kind of like sat at a table with me, you were being interviewed, basically. But I had a young man that I spoke with, and I asked him the question. And ladies, listen. I asked him, why do men cheat? Why do married men cheat?
Mm.
And you know what he said to me?
What do
He
you say?
said, because there are some women who would allow them to be with them knowing that they're married. And so they don't need to leave their marriage because they have some women that will be with them just the way that he said every woman is not the same.
Wow.
And he said, so ladies, listen to what he's saying. Because we as women would allow it, they do what
do
it's
it.
allowed.
They do it.
And if you don't stand for it, and that's not something that you're going to go for, even if you have done it, you learn from it and you move on, because a man is not going to leave unless he's ready.
That's correct.
And a lot of times we think, oh, I'm going to get him. Or I'm going to take. You cannot take grown folk,
Right.
You can't take nobody's man, nobody's husband, nobody's wife. You can't take a person unless they're ready to leave.
That's
ready
correct.
to go.
That's
Um,
correct.
But he said to me, and I was like, oh, wow, you said a mouthful. He said, Mary J., he said, because they have some women that don't care.
We have a lot of them.
Yeah.
Because they put themselves on the clearance rack and they drop themselves down 50% off, 75% off, and so they settle.
Right.
They're comfortable.
That's
and
exactly
they
how it
feel
is,
like, well,
Dr.
I don't
Lewis.
have to put up with the day-to-day things that his wife put up with. I just let him come and we have our little fun, and then he going
about his
going back
business.
to the madam, and then it's over with.
Yeah.
But what they don't understand is that women, we've got to get out of the cycle of being comfortable and sharing.
That's correct.
Exactly.
That's
You see,
correct.
I didn't really like to share my baby dolls, so I'm definitely not going to want to share my man.
Exactly.
Uh-oh.
First lady.
She said a baby.
I know that's right. I know
Okay.
that's right. But when you come to yourself and you realize who you are, second is not
Second.
second is not on.
I was born to
It's
be
not
first.
even a
it.
thought.
It's not it.
It's not
not a
in the
thought.
thought, but
It's
some
not
women are
it.
comfortable in being second. They're comfortable in being leftovers. And then they say, well, no, because he loves me. He could never love you if he's continuing to allowing you to be his side chick.
Yeah.
And he's keeping you a secret.
correct,
He could
Dr.
never love
Williams.
you because a man is going to show the people who
His
he
prize,
loves.
yeah.
Because that's
Right.
going to be the woman that's on his arm.
That's his
That's going to
prize.
be the woman that he's introducing as the love of his life.
Right.
That's going to be the woman that he cherishes. But if he can only come and see you at the nighttime and he can't
The
bring you
booty
out
call.
in the daylight,
The booty
then
call.
something is
Hello, I know
wrong.
this is not blogtalkradio.com with Mary J, but this is Real Talk Mary J, morning at 10 a.m.
That's correct,
The
Mary.
booty call, I get it. But this is the thing that I want to say. We're talking about women from all walks of life. Now, we're going to be dealing with broken women. We're going to be dealing with women with low self-esteem. We're going to deal with some strong women. We're going to deal with some confident women as well. And then there are going to be some women who really are in love, who thought they were in love, but didn't understand that you cannot love somebody else's man.
Can't do that.
But listen, we're nurturers. That's who we are. We are nurturers, we are givers, and a lot of times we as women feel like we can fix a man that we think is broken. We feel like we can give him what his wife isn't giving him, doing what his wife isn't doing, but it's not our place, ladies.
Right, that's correct.
It's not our place to do that for him. If she's lacking in an area, it's not your place to go and meet the need. You know, you're not the help me. We're not the help me.
Correct.
And a lot of times we get caught up because of what we're experiencing and what we're going through, and we find ourselves because I am a nurturer by heart.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
I am a
That
giver
you
by
are.
heart.
Correct.
You know, but I know at the same time there's a boundary. You know, there's
There are
some
boundaries.
there's some restrictions and limitations, and sometimes if we get too caught up, we will cross over, and we cannot cross over because when you cross over, you get cut short. You get cut
The
short.
short end of the stick.
That's
You get
simple.
cut short.
That's it.
Cut
That's it.
short.
That's it.
That's that
Yeah.
simple. It's
So
that
you know, how long do you hold on?
Oh my goodness.
When you hold on, when you're saying hold on, what are you referring
How
to?
long do you tolerate foolishness? How long do you
Oh my
accept
God.
what's being given and what's being done? How long do you hold on to that thing?
Well,
And
see-
when do you let go?
See, that's the question that it's on an individual merit, because some women hold on so long until all self-esteem is gone. Everything within them is gone until they are just broken down. They are so fragile. They have so many pieces to them because they've stayed too long.
Right.
But then how could you tell one woman that you stayed too long? Because what T.D. Jakes said one time, he said that if a person tells you, oh, well, I wouldn't take that and I wouldn't take this, he said, well, you need to tell them, well, you weren't chosen to take that.
That's right.
That's
right.
correct.
So that person,
That's right.
in order to answer that question, the person would have to talk to God. And this is what is going on in the relationships. Why there are so many broken relationships and so much pain is because we have allowed God to be evicted from the process.
From the process.
We have given him an eviction, and we have put him out of our relationships and out of our lives. And where God is, if he's not in that relationship and the center of that, there can be no joy. There can be no peace. There's going to be chaos. There's going to be confusion. So the first thing that we have to do in relationships is we have to go back to God.
Yes. Absolutely.
And then when we go back to God, then we have to listen to his directions
God.
and allow him to guide us. I know that man may look good. He may be buffed and all tatted up with baby oil on and just coming in smelling good, but that may not be the person that God has for you. He may have that little flathead man
Oh,
with
well,
them big
that's
lips
a whole
and that
nother
big
show.
nose.
'Cause,
You know, that may be the
But
man
no,
that
that's
he has
correct.
for
you know, I'm about to
That's
get
correct,
real
because
deep and superficial because, you know, he don't have no little sharp, bow-legged, bald-head, buck-teeth man for me. I'm sorry, Lord. We're not on the same page on that one. It ain't happening. It ain't gonna happen. And you might say, Mary J, that man gonna treat you like, girl, like the queen you are. I love you, baby, from a distance. God bless you. But I know there's somebody for everybody. You know, but that ain't the one for me. You know, we talked about it. We're about to come back. You know, I talked about it on Real Talk Mary J 10 p.m. Lady.
Yes.
First Lady was on there. We're gonna talk about that. Stay right back. We're going into commercial break. But no, he's not the one, boo. You know, let your request be made known unto him. He shall give you the desires of your heart.
But you can work with him. Get him some bracelets and everything.
Listen up. Your customers, our listeners, could be hearing about your business right now. Yeah, right now. Don't miss out on the opportunity to advertise with NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Call our business department today at 504-475-4793 to hear about our great rates. NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. We provide the people, you provide the business.
Are you a member of Bedside Baptist? Well, now you can join Bethesda House of Prayer every Sunday for our live broadcast. It starts at approximately 9:45 every Sunday morning. Just go to NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com and click play. We can't wait for you to join us from your home. And don't forget, if you want to join us live and in person, service starts for 9 a.m. and we are located at 7601 West Lake Expressway, Marrero, Louisiana, 70072, Suite C.
This is Captain Black.
This is Brother Al Mims. Join us for our new show,
The Hostages that Fight Back. Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Central.
We are all hostages to something.
But it's up to us.
Find the courage to fight back and make the change.
So tune in to become the change you want to see in the world here on New Orleans Talk Network.
Brothers and sisters! Brothers and sisters! I don't know what this world is coming to.
What is New Orleans Talk Network? It's today's hottest topics with an added flair. You get ready because the conversation will be hot and better yet, mobile. Download the New Orleans Talk Network app available on Android, iPhone, iPad, and you can listen to us on the web at www.neworleanstalknetwork.com. Write down our talk line at 504-341-TALK. That's 504-341-8255. Interactive and worldwide. That's what we are. Join in on the real conversation and tell a friend about the New Orleans Talk Network.
What's up, New Orleans? Listen, this your man Fred, host of your number one sports talk show down here in New Orleans. Yeah, I said it. FanView, where real fans talk about real sports. Join me, Bank Ball Recite, your people's man Pete, and Madman the Big Fan as we talk about all the latest sports topics going down here around the country. Again, FanView, where real fans talk about real sports.
Nobody gives you better conversation about your quality of life.
Let everyone know you listen to
The New Orleans Talk Network. The Real Talk with Mary J, and we're live on NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. I am your host, Mary J. I hope you're having a happy, merry Monday today. We're laughing in the studio, guys. We're having such a good time with my girls here. You know, we're keeping it real. This is what you get on blogtalkradio.com at 10 p.m. So I hope you follow me there. Tonight is going to be hot and steamy. Dr. G, come with it tonight. Come with it. Come with it. You know, we gotta hold up for our radio listeners. It's too early in the morning. I don't know if they're able to handle all of this today, but you were just saying before we went into commercial break, again, we have Dr. G, Glenda Williams, sharing with us today, and the lovely First Lady Gwendolyn Jarrell Jones. We're talking about, of course, the love and relationships. And we were talking about just before our commercial break, how long is too long, you know, to hold on, and when do you let go? And you made a good point. You never know how long is too long for somebody, because we all are bearing different crowns and crosses, and, you know, something that I may experience and go through and then be in it for the long haul. And the next person may not tolerate it, may not put up with it, may not even touch it, you
That's
know.
correct.
So everybody has their time. But one thing that I do know is when you begin to lose your self-worth,
Wow.
lose your self-esteem,
Yes.
and you begin to walk in the shadow of someone else, and you no longer have your own purpose being fulfilled in your life, that's too long,
That's
y'all.
too long.
That's too long.
That's too long.
That's too long to be stripped from everything that you know that you are. That's too long.
When you lose your identity.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
correct.
Yeah.
Losing your identity in the midst of the madness, and still trying to struggle to hold on to it, being beaten and bruised and broken verbally, you know, and verbal abuse and mental abuse, emotional abuse, and all of that. Some people can hang in with it, and some it's
people
just
can't.
you can't.
That's
you know.
correct.
And I said when it gets physical, that's too long. And don't wait for it to happen over and over and over. You know, separate yourself from a distance at
Right.
least.
That's
you know,
correct.
Get to a place of safety.
Oh, yes.
Don't stay in any. Listen to me, ladies. Don't stay in any broken relationship where you're being physically abused.
That's correct. Get out.
Your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. It's time to go. All doors open. You
Get
know,
out. Yes.
all doors open, and make a way of escape. But we're talking about it. Dr. G was saying before commercial break that, you know, that God may have that flathead man. He don't have no flathead man for me.
But see, you didn't let me finish.
Okay, finish that
Yeah,
one.
please
I'm
finish.
gonna
Go
say-
ahead.
Because, you know, I always say, let me tell you, I was deep at once upon a time. Mary J. deep no more, you know, talking about, oh, I'm looking for somebody that's spiritual. And,
No.
oh, come on, you know.
Because see, what happens is that I've experienced it. I don't know what it is about ugly men that feel they have the audacity to cheat. You've already given them the opportunity to come. I've upgraded you. I look good on your arm. I made you look good. I made people notice you. And now, Negro, you have the audacity to want to cheat? Come on now.
You see, that. But you know, women do that. Women do that. Women will look at a man that may have not paid attention to before, and because he has a beautiful woman on his arm,
And
you
he
know,
has
that has
status
it
now.
together. Yeah, you have upgraded and increased his status. You know, and now every woman wants him because they be like, girl, if she with him, he must be,
That's
he
right.
must be about it. You know,
See, he's gotten to the point. He said, "Well, I don't need her no more. I have my status. I could do me."
yeah.
Like that movie with Nick Cannon. I can't remember. It was like Love Don't Cost a Thing or something like that.
That's it with the girl.
Yes, and he
Million.
was paying her,
Right.
you know, to like him,
To
to
go to
upgrade
date him. Yes, and
then
she
when
did.
She did, because he fixed her car for her.
That's correct.
And so when she upgraded him, everybody else wanted him, and then he started feeling himself.
Oh, yes.
He started feeling his kudos. You know,
thinking he
talking
was the
about,
man.
Oh, I'm the man now. I'm Mac Daddy. You
Correct,
know, I'm big
correct.
baller, shot caller.
She made him, huh?
She made him.
She made him.
And then he gonna have the audacity to cheat.
Wow.
No, now I gotta call you. I gotta call you out now, cause I gotta let everybody know what the real
What the
deal,
deal
was.
was.
Cause you just an imposter, boo.
Well, we talked about the camouflage, you know. We talked about the camouflage, but you know, I say before, and I said this on my show, that first you have to look for what's appealing to your eyes.
That's
And I'm not being deep at all. Because you're not going to even know what's inside. You know, we're talking about looking for substance. You're not going to know if the person has substance if you're not attracted to them, first of all. So
That's
let's be
correct.
real. And then, you know, a man always wants somebody that you know, because men are visual. You know, we're emotional. We're the emotional creatures. The men are
Emotional
very
compassion.
visual. They like to see, touch, and feel. So they have to have something that's going to be appealing to their eyes, something that they will be attracted to, somebody that they won't mind waking up with every day. So why we got to settle?
We shouldn't have to.
Why we have to look for bozo? Talking about, girl, as long as he treats you good, that's all that matters. No, he needs to treat you good, and
he needs to look good too.
Yeah, you have to, the desires of your heart. We got to stop with all this foolishness talking about all men cheat, and then we begin to settle. Oh, since they all cheat, so now we have to settle. But I want to say, I'm with you men today. I'm with my boys today. All men are not cheaters.
That's correct.
Though you've been cheated on, though you've been broken, bruised, and betrayed, all men, ladies, are not cheaters. You know why I know that? I'll back it up with the word. Because in the beginning, when God created man, and then he created woman, he pulled us out of man, and he said, I will make you a suitable companion.
That's correct.
So if he's making man a suitable companion, he didn't make me suitable for a dog. Hello,
correct.
somebody.
That's correct.
Hello.
That's it.
My name not Fifi or Fluffy.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
And so all men do not cheat. And if women can get all of that stuff out of their head, all of what they've been taught, and some older woman probably told you,
It's only because they had a bad experience.
Exactly. And maybe theirs cheated and they stuck it out. And, that's okay. If you stick it out, it's okay. But it's what you want and what your desires are.
That's correct.
But don't feel like all men are cheats, so you're going to settle and you're going to be taken advantage of and taken for granted and cheated and walked over and treated like a doormat because you think you have to because all men cheat. Then we go into saying, you know what? Well, don't worry about the looks. If he's ugly or if he's fat or if he's whatever, he's skinny or whatever, as long as he's good to you. So we begin to settle now.
Right. It's not, you don't have to. Not when you don't have to.
No, you really don't. You don't have to settle.
God has someone for everyone.
I believe that.
He has someone for everyone.
I believe that. So, see, flathead is for the flathead woman that want flathead.
That want flathead. That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That want flathead.
Yeah.
But I tell people, and trust me when I say this, and I mean it, and I know I'm going to get some backlash. I'm 46 years old. I married for love the first time. I'm married for money the next time. I'm just sorry. That's just it.
Keep it real. Real talk. Real talk.
Well, I hope
love
you
didn't give me nothing but a poor preacher.
No. I hope you have some love to go with your money. Yes. Come on now. You might not marry. What you're saying? Let me bring some corrections to Dr. G for you guys. She married for love the first time, and love got her heart broken. So she wants to marry for love and substance. Because she must have married Pojo and gave him a lot of love and fixed him up and made him look good with her and got her heart broken. So now what you do, G, he's going to come already together with the substance that, and the spirituality and the money.
Exactly.
I'm marrying for the money.
Dr. G said, well, she's marrying for the money. But look, guys.
I said the next time because I'm still married.
The next time.
Hey, honey.
Honey, you better go get some money. But we're, Dr. G, come on now, bring us back.
No.
So what you're saying, if honey now gets money now, you go back to honey?
No.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say that.
Okay. I was just asking, clarifying.
Clear
Okay,
up.
see, we got some issues today. We got some issues.
I mean, she said she wants the money, right?
She wants
So
the
she-
money.
she has
but
honey
hold
now.
up, she still has honey though.
She still has honey.
So how long is too long?
Not till God tells me it's too long.
Okay.
We gonna talk.
God might tell you, honey,
We're gonna have to have a counseling
Now, if he
session.
give honey some money, or if honey had some money, then
Okay.
You see? Y'all gonna stop it. I'm about to tell Dr. Downer Jones on both of you today. See? Real talk. Mary J. We're gonna have to have a counseling session because I think we need to go to Queenology to R.C. Blake's in Houston, Texas.
Yes.
Ladies. We need to go to that conference. That's June 2017.
We need to
Well,
go.
we can plan right now.
Oh yeah, let's
Yeah,
get
we
ready.
need to
Let's
go.
get ready to go. Bishop, we're coming.
We're
Okay?
coming, Bishop.
We're coming.
Yes.
I'm gonna bring some ladies with me, and I'm gonna try my best to be there. I'm gonna make it happen somewhere, somehow. But any event that I don't get there, Dr. G better come.
Yes. You know, she's always
I
running
need
around
counseling.
Texas.
She better come. She better come. So, ladies, listen. When do you let go? We talked about it. When you're broken too much, when you've lost your identity, when
Yes.
you feel that you can't find your way, when you're smothering and you're being isolated. I know some women that are, they get to a place of isolation and suicidal because they don't know their value, they don't know their worth, and they're lost in the midst of their marriage. You let go when you feel that you've done everything that you could do.
And
You've
that's it.
given
That's
it
correct.
your all.
And you can't do anything
You
else.
can't do anything else with
Let
it.
it go.
That's it.
Dr. G is saying when God tells her, you know what? I said that over and over. God, tell me when. Tell me when. I pressed, I prayed, I prayed, I cried, I read the word, I read books, I did everything that I knew how to do. I plead the blood. And you know what God said? After I left, I was trying to show it to you the whole time.
Wow.
A lot of times we want to hear God say something and come on.
That's right. Exactly.
Come on.
It's right there in your face. He's telling you, he's giving you signs and signals. And we just ignore them.
Exactly.
We ignore them.
Wow.
Exactly. He's not going to tell you to leave, Dr. G, if you're waiting for him to say that.
He's not going to personally come and say,
No, he's not going to
leave
tell
him,
you to.
Linda.
He's not going to tell you to leave. No, he's not. But we're getting ready to get out of here, guys. We got to wrap up this show on today. I'm hoping that you all are having a happy, merry Monday with us today. We're laughing and having fun. I'm gelling with my girls in the studio. We're coming back next week, and we're coming in strong, you guys. But we'll be on blogtalkradio.com tonight. Follow me there on tonight, blogtalkradio.com/Real Talk with Mary J at 10 p.m. tonight. Dr. G is coming on, and she's going to talk about all that ugliness, ladies.
I'm ready.
All that ugliness that we just go through and settle for. My girl is just real. She's just
She
real.
keeps it real.
That's how she is, and she has to be real like that to reach the unreachable, the
That's
real
correct.
people,
That's correct.
who don't know about all the spiritual things and the things that how we bring it to them. She has to reach the ones that would never crack a Bible open, never read a word. So my girl will be there on the show tonight, and First Lady, we're gonna be there tonight.
be there.
We're gonna be
I
there
will be
tonight.
there
We're
tonight.
gonna be able to talk about it, but we're looking for love in all the wrong places, ladies. You don't have to look any further. But let me tell you, don't settle for Joe Blow with no money, the flathead Buck T Buck. No, you're not doing that one. You're not doing that one. Know who you are, know your worth, girl. You're fearfully and wonderfully made. You're chosen, and you can have whatsoever you ask according to his will and his word. It shall be given unto you. This is Real Talk with Mary J. I'm so happy to have you all sharing with us today on New Orleans Talk Network, right here every Monday morning at 10 a.m.
Right.